Do you think anybody can be an artist? Do you think it's accessible to anybody?
I don't think being an artist is for anybody. I think anybody can train themselves to draw or to paint or to sing or do dance, which are all forms of art, but I think a true artist is born. It's not a taught personality choice. Work is play, and I would say to a normal person, work your butt off and work more than the next guy. Wake up earlier, go to bed later, and make sure it's filled with work. And our field, that work is playing, so you really shouldn't even be complaining about it. It's not like you're working long hours or you're playing for long hours. So I think the most successful artists are the prolific ones that just produce and produce and produce and produce. And you know, you produce 20 of anything, you're going to have one good one. My best stuff came when I didn't feel like it, and I was just working because that's what I do, and I have to work and make my living, and force yourself when you're not in a good mood. I think sometimes it has a positive impact you didn't see coming.
Everything about you is how I'd wanna be. Your freedom comes naturally. Everything about you resonates happiness.
Is there any particular artist that inspires you?
I like the big names. I've kind of been, I think, a little bit addicted to my career and trying to make a big name for myself. So Salvador Dali, Picasso, any of your Boris Vallejo. I mean, I could just kind of list names and names, but anybody who's ascertained a success and a fame with that success past what we would call average. Da Vinci's probably one of my biggest inspirational people, simply because, like himself, like myself, he just refuses to be in a box. He was a painter, he was an inventor, he was a carpenter, he was a sculptor, he was whatever he felt like doing on Tuesday. And that's kind of the same attitude I've had in my life. I do web design, I do tattooing, I do music.
So you're well-rounded, you're a jack of all trades.
It's all art. I mean, once you realize you're just creating. I mean, the Free for All Friday event is about art being accessible to everybody. I don't think people necessarily feel like going to an art gallery downtown and letting loose, whereas this place has that special ability to just let your hair down and kind of let loose, and it doesn't matter if you're a kid or a grown-up or a homeless person for that matter. We kind of create that place where you can be comfortable.
That's great. Well, thank you, Peter. Thank you so much for interviewing with us, and we look forward to the party tonight. There's going to be a couple local artists, some musicians, and possibly even some tattooing, I hear. I don't know, maybe.
We always have a few surprises. So tonight, Finger Puppets is playing first, and then Nesta is a reggae act, and then we generally go into an open jam and invite anybody to grab a microphone or guitar and kind of mix it up a little bit. We even had a 5-year-old grab the drums a couple of parties ago and get up and play drums in front of people for the first time. So I don't know. We leave it as a free for all. What happens happens. Last week I tattooed a throat. There's been fire dancers here. It's just kind of gone all over the place. We had a makeshift art exhibit last week where other artists bring in paintings and stuff. So who knows what we have in store tonight? We'll find out at 7 o'clock.